Hey everybody, welcome back to the Eric's Hobbies channel. We got pack 2 of the Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. So, a little bit of a weird thing. I got this pack. I don't know why. It's the thing that should have come with pack 1. And mentioning about the working lights, the interior, the engine you're never going to see for some reason. I don't know why they made it, but they did. It's showing detailed stuff about the car, talking about the scale, how it's a 1/8 scale model. Skip the page, showing more of the car being shown off. And it's showing the first 2 issues we already got. They didn't give me this. So, another thing that's weird is, so this is my second box. FanHome has a thing where you get posters with the second box. 3 of them. I didn't get them. It even shows it on the packing list that I was supposed to get them, but it never showed up. It says build up 3 posters. I don't know what happened here. I don't know where it got messed up. The only thing I got was this. Was a thing about them restoring the Back to the Future DeLorean. So, I don't know, but it's issues 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which it's the first tire, the Mr. Fusion in the nuclear reactor, and then the left and right front suspension. So it'll be a fun little quick-ish build. Probably not as quick as the first issue, where it was the taillight and the one fender. But we'll see how this one plays out. Alright, so we got pack 3. I already pre-cut it. It's just a tire. You got the inner part of the rim, the wheel. There's really not much to say about it. It's just a tire. You got the little cap, the washer, so it doesn't rattle around and move too much. I'm gonna open it up, take everything out, and show you. If I can get it open, I'm gonna cut to me having it open. Alright, it's open. Gotta pull the top off. Just throw it over there. And take out this part. It's metal. Pretty nice. A nice chrome plastic rim. Good looking rim. The fun little rubber tire. Nice and squishy. Then there's the center cap, that's the DMC. If you can see that. Looks nice. And then BP screws. I'm not going to use these ones. I got the ones from pack 1 just over here. I'm going to use those ones first, of course. Can't forget about the little washer. So the center cap and the washer I'm going to leave in the package. I'm just going to put these over here. We're going to get working on this. So I got 3 BP screws. Just gonna open it up, pour the 3 I have out. We're gonna open up the manual. I forgot to show you, just like I did last time. It shows you all the stuff you have. Shows you what to do. Shows you a little shot from the movie. Pretty normal stuff. I'm just gonna put it up here if it works with me. Alright, you can see that I have it there. Alright, so what you do, doesn't have an inside or outside, but you just take the wheel, put it right through there, put the rim right in. Looking pretty nice. Take this, there's 3 points, there's a little tiny valve inside of it. It's such a small detail. It's nice that they put the time and effort into it. Turn it around, sure you have it lined up. Grab your nice screwdriver and take your 3 screws and I didn't plan that through. So we're gonna put the 3 screws in. in the book it says put the washer and center cap in now, but I'm gonna wait to do so. And that's it. That's issue 3. It's a tire. There's not much really to say about it. Wish I could have more to say, but like I said, it's a tire. It looks nice. The printing on it with the Goodyear and the eagle looks phenomenal. The detail is amazing. Now I have stuff to say. That's it. That's all I can really say, is it looks nice. It looks like a good detailed rim. Alright. I'm gonna cut away, clean up my area, and I'll have issue 4 next. Alright, and here we have it, issue 4 of Pack 2. It's building the reactor in Mr. Fusion, which I'm not going to be using the Mr. Fusion. I'm going to go with the normal nuclear reactor. But it's nice that they give you an option. Showing you how to build both. From the way it shows it in some of the photos, it shows it lights up, which is going to be cool. It'll look cool if it lights up. Yeah, they have the Mr. Fusion on there. They show you how to do it. What I've heard, most annoying part is there's little springs you have to put in. I've heard this step is very, very tedious, so I grabbed my pair of tweezers to try and help me. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab everything, set it all up, cut away. I'll have everything out. I'll have this opened up, and I'll start taking things out and start showing you. Alright, so I'm going to set up the book now, and we'll start building issue 4. If I can get it in the clip. Come on. Alright. So, let's open the pack. Take that cover off, just toss it there. So, we'll start off by looking at the nuclear reactor. It's a nice little piece. It's got the opening part. Looks good. You got this, which I guess does something. I think from the way it looks on the instructions, it goes on the bottom of a reactor. So those are the 4 parts to the reactor. You got, now we'll look at the Mr. Fusion. You got the base parts. These parts look good. They look great. Nicely designed, nicely painted. I like how it's matte white instead of like a glossy, shiny white to like really separate the point of how it looks. I like how I put it together a little bit. You got the little logo. I'll put all the Mr. Fusion parts over here. I grabbed the tweezers for this reason. You got the little red latch clip, whatever you want to call it, that I almost just lost. The little something goes to the Mr. Fusion. And then a little latch. And I almost forgot there's the clear parts. And then this big part, which is metal, which is always nice, always great, always a great addition. And then there's some more screws. So we got AP, which I'm gonna hold off on. I'm gonna use what I have left. We got CP, and then we got the fun part of the little springs that I've been fearing. So, like I said, I'm not gonna be using the Mr. Fusion, but I'm gonna build it to keep on display because I like the Mr. Fusion. I still think it's a cool piece. But without any further ado, we're gonna start on the reactor. So, oh wait, I gotta take this and throw it down there and call it a day. So we gotta take the little core, grab this piece, and just insert it in and turn it. So it's all the way around until it hits that point. You don't have to, but oh, this one's supposed to be double, but it's only got one latch. We're just gonna put it in and call it a die. Now we have to take this. There's this little, I don't know what you would call it, but it's a little point. Try and I think line that up there. Take a couple AP screws and put it in the holes. Open up the bag, dump them out. Gotta drop them in, and then it's almost done. One more part. Take this little clear part, goes on these two screw holes, and it just has to be screwed in. Jeez, if I can get it to stay. There we go. Come on, thread. And then there's the nuclear reactor, the part I'm going for. Just because I like it better than the Mr. Fusion. Always have, always will. Alright. Now, going on to the Mr. Fusion. So it says take this part, connect it. The only issue I have is I don't think it comes with any screw hole covers. And let me tell you, there's screw holes on this thing. I'm out of AP screws. Gotta finish up on this step. Putting the last screw in. Now, the next step doesn't need screws. It involves the plastic parts, which look really nice, truthfully. Got the little chamber here. We could take this. Clip it in. It, for the most part, stays as long as you don't pull. Then you take this. I don't think it matters which way it goes. I'm gonna stick it in here. And there we go. You completed Mr. Fusion, which bothers me with the screw hole. Or completed top, not the completed Mr. Fusion. I'm not done yet. Now, you gotta take these two parts. Take two AP screws and start putting them in there. I'm going to start threading them in. Once they're threaded in, now we're ready to go in fully. Because then this has to go in. There we go. Looks good. Really nice little piece. So now, I'm going to take the drum part. Goes over on this way. Take an AP screw. Not two, just one. Put screw on. Screw that in. And now, it's got the latch. Or the hinge, I should say. I'm going to the next page. Alright. My phone was weird. Cut out. So, now we just gotta take the Mr. Fusion, snap it in there. Put the screw in, put the Mr. Fusion in. Doesn't want to go together, right? Okay, it is an AP screw. If I can hold it, I can put it in. Yeah. Nice thing is with this whole thing is you don't need any glue to put together. It's all just held together by screws. For now. I don't know if later down the line it needs anything like that, but for right now it just needs screws. So, now you take this. We're going to move the AP screws off to the side. The little AP logo. Take this. Dump out the CP bag. You're going to want to take your little clip. If I can get it to go in, alright, almost. Man, it's difficult to get that screw in there. Yeah, I'm gonna get one in for now. Man, I need a smaller screwdriver. Almost like they didn't plan this to be multi-use. They just planned it for the first issue. Because it's just rolling off the tip of the screwdriver. Alright, there we go. Now, we're gonna put it on the Mr. Fusion. I'm gonna open it. Keep it like this. Now I gotta take another AP screw. And lose the part. I'll be back. Alright, I retrieved it, fell under my desk. I'm gonna put it in like that. Connect it like this. Sink it in. Mine's crooked, but it'll go like that once it's finished if it wants to go straight, but mine's weird, so now here comes the fun part. We gotta carefully pour out the little springs. Gotta take your tweezers, gotta push this as much as you can. I'm gonna put them in. Man. Alright, so they need to look like that. See if I can get this other one in. Perfect. Now, you need to take just 2 CP screws, not all 4, just 2. Not 3, 2. Individually. You need to tediously get them in there. This one issue is going to be the one issue that drives me insane. The rest of it's gone together perfectly up until these screws. Why couldn't they give us a smaller headed screwdriver? I don't know. Why couldn't they do anything other than the CP screws that they gave us? Your guess is as good as mine. Now, last screw. Man, that spring does not want to stay in. Alright, I'll cut and I'll finish it the rest of the way. Alright. Mr. Fusion looks good. It looks great other than those screw holes. That's going to be my one gripe about it. Oh, I forgot to do the last thing. Which is install it on the plate. If I can get it in there. Alright. Has to go through the metal plate. Alright. Now we're back. So, that's the completed issue 4. Got the nice Mr. Fusion and reactor. Alright. Now I'm gonna get issue 5. I'm gonna go grab that, get everything started, and cut back when I'm done. Alright, so here we have it. Issue number 5. The second to last issue in this pack. It's the left steering arm, or suspension arm, whatever you want to call it. It's just something about Lee Thompson, the flux capacitor, George McFly, because I show a photo of him. Alright, get started, everything set up. I'm gonna skip right into the thing. Alright. So, here's issue 5. I'll just open it up right now, I guess. I don't know why I didn't bring scissors. But get the nice lovely sound of me opening the package. So, here we have it. Issue 5, which consists of building suspension. So I'm going to take out all the screws first. So to start, we have DPs, which is nice. We got more APs, which I'm not going to use. I got APs over here I can use. So I'll just put everything in that pack. We got CM, EM, AM, and BM. No DM. Oh wait, yep, we got DM. Never mind. So that's everything. We're gonna get started. We're gonna take everything out of the pack. Look at it all. We got a Get some parts. I'm not going to name everything. I don't care right now. Where the wheel connects. We got the brake caliper. It's a rotor, technically. Control arm. Not going to name everything. Part of the shock. Little part. We got springs. Right, firm springs. Then we got a little tiny spring. And then a cap. We're gonna take that, toss it off to the side. Now we'll start. So we gotta take a couple of AM screws, dump them out. This is the first time we're actually gonna be putting screws in the metal. Gotta line it up. Make sure you got the hole right there. Try and catch a thread. Once a thread's caught, drop that screw in, and there you go. Do the same on the other side. Probably you just used the wrong screws. It's a little L imprinted. You can see that. There's an L. Just gonna leave it like that. Tighten, loosen it as I feel. Now, take this. Go put it through here. Gotta get BM screws. Put the AMs over here. We'll toss that off to the other side. We'll grab a BM screw. We're gonna just... Okay, does just sink right in. Wait, no. Just gotta let I have a bit of the thread popped through, or the screw popped through, and I've cut a slight thread in that part. Just gotta don't want to go in crooked. Make sure it's straight before tightening it down. Now, just gotta do the same thing once more. Make sure you're dead set in there. Then just actually be able to get the screw in the hole. It'd just be easier to do this once it's in. Take it. It's done, look like that. Gotta take the spring. Gotta take a EM screw. Put the BM over here. Alright, well now that gets nice and tightened in. It looks like that. Now you just gotta take this part, nice metal, like everything else is. take your EM screws, put them off to the other side. Open this, pour these out. As long as this doesn't need to be have a thread cut, you just take the 2 screws, put them in. Oops. All right, it's not gonna work that easily. This would be easier doing it not this way, but hey. Alright. Tighten these screws right down. Take the... No, not that part yet. Need to grab this with the steering parts. Need to get your CM away. Take your DM. Pour them out. And just gotta tighten it down. I'm just gonna get it in there, get them tightened. Oh, whoops. Man, these do not want to go in. They're going in straight, right? I'll pause and get them tightened in. I had to bring in another screwdriver to help to tighten those down. Alright, so now, gotta take this little cap part, the spring, put them together. Take it, goes through this way. Now you take a nice little DP screw, put it in, try and get it tightened in by hand. It's in enough. Get it tightened down. Go to the next page. Get my arm in the shot. Now, this is when the AP screws come in. Take one AP screw, drop it on the table by accident, take the brakes, snap them in the, I don't know what I'm going to call it, I don't know what I call them, but the locating points. Just screw that in. Take this. It magnetizes, which is great. Take your last DM screw. Put it through there. Make sure it's not crooked. Do what I did with the last one, bring in an additional screwdriver and just really get them tightened down. And that should just lower like that. And then the wheel goes on and it allows it to go like that. Looks nice. It's good. Alright. Gonna clean up, bring out issue 5 or issue 6 and finish it up. Alright. Issue 6 is the same thing we just did, but the opposite. Yeah, it has everything it states it is. I'm not gonna name everything. You want to know what it's called, look it up. Alright, so gonna cut it on open. Oh, I forgot to pause it. Whoops. Or, you know. Alright, take the cover off. Everything's the exact same. Alright, take everything out. Need these two parts first. I'll take all the screws and just put them over here. APs we won't need, EMs we won't need, or yeah, we probably won't need. So, we'll get a start. Alright, we'll get it started. We'll start with the AM screws. We'll only need 2. Drop them over there. Take this. Do the exact same thing we already did. Help this. There we go. Not gonna worry about tightening it, just so it's quicker of a time to build it. Since you already know what the first one was. Take the nice BM screw, don't do it off the camera. Take it. I should tighten these up more. We'll give them a final tighten, just so they're not so loose. We'll give them the real tighten once the BM. You only need one more. So, that's that connected. Take the coil spring, put it in. Seems like I'm going quicker just because I know what I'm doing. EM screw. Alright. Perfect. Now, you just gotta take 2 CM screws. I need one more. Not the DPs, the EMs. Or CMs. All right. Couple more screws. Gotta go in. They're not going in. One suggestion, if you're gonna build is if you're gonna build this, get a different screwdriver. This one's not the best. I'm using it because I don't care. I'm just gonna use it till it doesn't work anymore and actually buy a good screwdriver. So it goes like this. You need 2 DM? Yeah, 2 DM. Not gonna get it perfectly tightened down, doesn't matter right now. It just matters that I'm gonna get the build done. Get it done in the next couple minutes. Perfect enough. So now we're going to take this, just like the last one, DP screw, push that through, grab the DP screw over here, now you gotta take, once that's in, it's all the way, take this, get it to connect in, take the last AP screwdriver in, alright, there we go. Now, the last step is another DM screw. And just squeeze it out. Put it through there. Almost looks like plastic, but it is metal. Wait, that's the wrong screw. Alright. I'll have to glue that in. That was not supposed to happen. I'll have to stick some glue on that, and because it shouldn't just do that. Alright, but nonetheless, that's the finish issue 6. Get everything together and get one last look at everything. Alright, this is everything we did. From the tire to the 2 suspension parts to the Mr. Fusion to the nuclear reactor. All 4 packs or issues in pack 2. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. Wheel looks good. The only issue I have is that this little piece came out. It's supposed to be in here. Unless I can push it in more. Yeah. Just need to be pushed in more. Alright, we're good. And that's it. Like I said, I put the little DMC logo inside a bag. Alright. That's everything. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe, YouTube stuff. Alright.